Yo, what's up, guys? This is a Determined Trader, and thanks for watching. It's another day, and I wanted to go over the challenge and how things are going. I know I've been quiet ever since watching ICT live stream and everything. I figured I wanted to wait. Now, what happened with the previous challenge, I had to do it again. I lost time. If you guys saw it, I think it was about 2.5% up or something, and I didn't find a setup or anything. And during that time, ICT was already going to start with the live streaming and just more of this content. Fast forward to now, it's been what, about a good, probably a good month and a half or so since I haven't really done any update on anything. And so since I had to restart the challenge. Not restart, it was a free retrial because I ran out of time. And you pretty much just go back to phase 1. And so it is what it is. And now I'm back to phase 2 again in the My Forex Funds challenge and doing it again. The difference now, I think, would be that, well, number one, I have a little bit more tools under my belt, and then number three, it's just been a crazy ride following ICT and being able to really maneuver in the markets and with the new teachings as well. So what I was doing with just this 2022 mentorship, that was getting me to the point where I could pass the phase 1 and then trying to get into phase 2, which I finally got into phase 2. But now with his new info, new training and everything, I feel like that's really what was needed, because when I was in phase 1, I passed it in about 20 days, or less than 20 days actually. And it felt like it was just so much more quicker. And so I'm excited to be able to do, get back to phase 2. And obviously, since we're not in December month, which was a very bad month to start phase 2, especially because I didn't even trade for like a whole month. So technically I was doing phase 2 in 30 days. And like I said, I came back on the first week of January, and for those like 2 weeks, I don't like trading, and so I was trying to push myself to trade. And because of that, I was like, well, look, I'm not really trying to look for setups or anything, so I'm just gonna let the time pass. It was unfortunate because I don't have the full 60 days available, right, like I do now. I'm already at 4 days left. And by the way, I went ahead and I was actually up by 1.5% already this week. I was down in the week, and then I brought that back to 1.5. And for trying to be cool, I ended up taking a trade at the end of the in the PM session, and that one did not work out. Which it's crazy, because not that it didn't work out, but that if anything, I ended up getting out, and I would have gotten stopped out for sure. But you can see the trade go back in my favor the way it should have. It retraced it a lot more than what I expected. And so one of my mistakes there would be not to trade PM session. I was just trying to do something that it was away from my rules, because my rules completely show that I'm usually done at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And I just kept going, and so that's one of my rules, and I didn't do it right. So I need to, before I can continue to trade a different time session, then yes, I need to do my back testing. And the thing is that, like, sometimes you as a trader, you're looking at the charts and you see a setup and you want to take it, right? Because you feel confident that you've been coming back from a win. And that's one of those moments when you need to just stop, right? And obviously I didn't do that. I didn't listen to myself, and I could I could feel myself talking to myself, being like, no, dude, like, just you're done. You're already 1.5% for the week. You had came back from a drawdown, and just let it go. And nope. Good old me, just the gambler, inside was the one that won. And I feel that, that gambler, it's always going to be there, right? Because we have the trader, the analyst, and the gambler. And I feel like this was a scheme between the analyst and the gambler. Because the analyst was watching the charts when, to begin with, I really shouldn't have been watching it. Like, for the most part, I like watching it. And even though I see setups, I don't like taking them. But once again, right, because I was confident, I was feeling confident. I was good for the week. It was a Friday. I'm like, well, you know what? Another 2% up. To end the week, why not? And I did it, and that didn't result in a good outcome. And that's the thing, right? Like, I'm just not used to the PM session, and it's crazy because, like, looking back, if I would have just if I would have, could have, should have, a lot of things could have happened. But we gotta own it. And this is it again, so it feels like I'm just, this is the first week I started here in the phase 2, so that's pretty much what it feels like. I'm back to square root 1. I know I'm $90 up in the challenge, which is the 0.09%, so it is what it is. And I'm just going to keep going and keep rolling with the punches. Now, if you guys are not following with the ICT stuff, then I suggest you do. I also have my Twitter handle here as well. You guys can check that out. I've been taking tons of notes with ICT's teaching, and it's amazing what he's doing with the ICT Mentorship 2023. These are all live streaming notes, so definitely I suggest you check it out. Go to my handle here, and then click on this. It'll be the pinned tweet. Click on it right there, and you'll be able to see all the notes. And you can also search ICT Mentorship 2023, and you'll be able to get in touch with ICT. He actually also tweets a lot in Twitter, and he's also doing live streams as well. And he's going over and teaching the precision, being precise in the markets. And obviously, you're gonna be precise, and he's gonna be precise, and he's gonna be accurate in what he teaches. The issue will lie is us getting in our own way and trying to do things that are out of our own comfort zone. That because we see him doing it, we think that we're gonna be able to do it too. And we got to keep in mind there is an experience gap here that we just don't have, and that is the experience that he's trying to instill upon us. He's lending us his eyes, so to speak, because he's in the live streams. He's pretty much showing us what it is that he's looking at. And I believe he's doing he's been doing so far just about every day, every other day, and those have been amazing. So it's already been actually it's going to be, once this next week ends, it's going to be a full month for him being teaching, or 2 weeks actually. Yeah, 2 weeks. And they just been amazing. Tons of knowledge has been gained, and as you can see, for trying to be cute, trying to do things that are out of my out of my scope, I'm down for the week. But you know what the craziest thing is, and this is not a good thing. I'm not trying to flex it, but the fact that I was down at the beginning of the week, and I was able to come back to end the week strong, supposedly, right? And then obviously I took the last 2 trades of the week, and those costed me going back to square root 1. But the point is that I'm able to get it back, and I know where I messed up, and that's what needs to be corrected. And that was it. So I'm taking notes again, and we go back to the drawing board on this. And we're gonna do it again next week and the following week, and I'm excited to be able to pass phase 2. I was so excited to be able to pass phase 2 on the previous one when I started in December. But I think at one point I was up about like 3.5 or so. I took one trade before Christmas, and then that brought me down to like 2.5 or something. Actually, I took like 2 trades, and those brought me down like 1, and then I came back to 2.5, and that's when I left it. But I try to do other things, and I don't know. I think now with the new knowledge, once again, it's powerful, but you got to be responsible, and I feel that it's gonna be good. So we're gonna keep rolling with the punches, and it is what it is. So once again, if you guys are not following up, hit the like button, comment up. Has this happened to you, right? Where you've taken a challenge and you're just going through free trials, or maybe you've paid. For me, last year, I know I took one and I had to pretty much pay that, and then finally I stopped because I was like, okay, I'm not ready. And then finally I started again like around October, which is when I started doing the streaming here, the actual videos for them. And I've been doing free trials after free trials, so it's been a crazy ride. But let me know what your journey has been. Obviously those were just with the basic stuff with ICT, with 2022 mentorship, which is very basic, and you can be profitable. You just got to be very disciplined. And if you look at my mini course, that's kind of what I've been doing, just doing that, and I've been able to do it there, and that's it. But anyways, thanks for watching. You guys have a good one. Stay humble, stay disciplined, and don't forget, watch. If you guys are looking to do this, definitely go ahead and follow Inner Circle Trader. That's ICT. That's who I'm talking about. Or you could just look up ICT Mentorship 2023. Peace out.